Welcome, everybody, to Quiver Financial. Colby and I got to talking about me joining the firm recently and how it'd be a good idea to maybe show the viewers some of the questions that I asked when I was doing my due diligence prior to joining the firm. And the first one out the gate that I just wanted to know is why Quiver? What makes Quiver so different and better than any of the other financial firms that are out there?
Yeah, and you did ask most of the hardest questions that we've seen in a recruit, so I'm happy to have the conversation with you, Patrick. And first off, it really starts off with our name. What you got to understand is when we started the firm many, many years ago, there was a marketing trend happening in financial services where everybody was branding their firm around their personal name, and it was like everyone thought they could be the next Charles Schwab. Being that we never really wanted to do what everybody else was doing, we decided to be more thoughtful in our name selection and choose something that helped explain our philosophy of managing money in bull and bear markets, because that's what we're hired to do, but also engaged people to make them ask the question, what's a quiver?
Well, and that's one of the things that I like, that you got that granular in trying to be different. And it worked. It made me ask, what the heck is a quiver, and how does Quiver use it to manage individuals' assets or enterprises?
Yeah, well, it's at the heart of everything we do, because essentially a quiver is a set of tools that helps you accomplish a goal or life need. So for instance, archers have a quiver of arrows that may be different shapes and sizes depending upon what target they need to hit. Surfers have a quiver of surfboards because they know each time that they go surfing, the conditions are different, and the different shapes and sizes of surfboards help them perform better in certain conditions than others. So we view financial markets like the ocean. They're ever-changing. Sometimes the tide is rising. Sometimes it's falling. Sometimes the sun is shining. Sometimes it's stormy. And so the best way to be successful in all those conditions is to have a quiver of knowledge, a quiver of tools, and a quiver of advice that is broad enough to cover all the various conditions an investor can be faced with through their investment life. And we bring this whole thought process into the design of our portfolios by making sure our clients have access to a broad variety of investment products, strategies, and more importantly, advice. So regardless of where they are on their path of wealth creation, during a time of good or bad markets, we're always able to turn to them and say, hey, you know what? Don't worry. We got this. Go play golf. Go shopping with your grandkids. Go do something that's more important than worrying about your money.